Do you like working outside and being physically active? Are you fascinated by how bees pollinate flowers and produce honey? Then you might be suited to a career as a beekeeper. Beekeepers manage colonies of honeybees in apiaries or bee yards. Their goal is to produce honey and hive byproducts such as pollen and beeswax, and to pollinate crops and breed bees. To see what all the buzz is about, we spoke to a beekeeper working here in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Stephen and I'm a beekeeper. A beekeeper's job is to maintain the health of the colonies so that they're ready for honey production or pollination. I'm the second generation of this business, and so I grew up with the bees. I always liked working the bee yard, but I wasn't always sure it would be where I ended up, but I'm happy doing it, and I can't see myself doing anything else. As a beekeeper, you could be working at a small farm like mine. You could be working at a research facility learning about bee diseases or bee behaviors. Or you could be working on a large pollinating farm. There's a lot of demand for canola pollination in southern Alberta, so there's a lot of large apiaries there. Because our season is so short, it's busy March till November. You're doing basically a year's worth of work in that compressed season. I like to think I'm my own boss, but the bees are the boss when it comes down to it. So if they need feed, we need to be mixing sugar syrup and going out and feeding them. As flowers all start to bloom, we start putting on what are called honey supers. And so those boxes are only for the bees to put their excess honey in. And they'll sometimes be stacked 7, 8, 9 high. And we essentially just peel off that excess and bring it home and extract it. As a beekeeper, you have to know about bee biology, behavior, the status of the hive, and nectar quality and sources. Also important to know would be the legislation. So as a beekeeper, you have to register your hives with the government. Food safety is obviously a large point, as we're Canada Food Inspection Agency certified, and we're inspected every year. It also helps to know about financial record keeping, being able to manage your books and your costs. Being physically fit is definitely important. You're on your feet all day, which is one of the reasons I enjoy it. It keeps me fit. You're lifting a lot of weight. Like honey supers, when they're full, can be 80 pounds. You need to be able to work calmly and in a way that doesn't agitate the bees and make the bees angry. It's also great to be able to follow directions and work as a team, but often you'll have to work on your own and be able to read the hives and the situation and make your own decisions on what needs to be done. The best way of learning is through experience. So whether that be working for a commercial honey producer or a pollinator, even just finding a mentor of somebody who's been doing it for a long time that knows this. High school students can enroll in what's called the Green Certificate Program, and it allows them to get hands-on experience on the farm and get credit for it. The bees do sting, so you need to wear a bee suit or a jacket, which has a veil that covers your head, and also gloves. We would wear usually steel-toe boots because we're working around heavy things, safety glasses, hearing protection around machinery, things like that. The most common tools that I would bring to the bee yard would be what's called a hive tool. So it's a metal prying tool for prying the frames out of the hives. Also a smoker, which is essentially a can with fire in it, and the smoke just kind of calms the bees. If you're interested in getting into beekeeping or learning about beekeeping, there are a lot of beekeeping farms in Alberta that would love to hire students. July and August is so busy for beekeepers, and getting a job like that would really give you a feel for it, and you would know pretty quickly whether it was for you or not. From there, you could advance to being a beekeeping assistant in the field. You could advance to being a foreman, where you're managing the colonies and the decisions about the colonies, or you could end up owning your own business like I do. The best part of the job for me is just the excitement of watching the honey supers fill up, getting to work outside every day. You never know what you're going to get in a day, and it's always exciting and always interesting.
Beekeepers should be physically fit, love the outdoors, and not be allergic to bee stings. They should have a respect for bees and the land they harvest, and enjoy working with a team of like-minded people. If this sounds like you, then this occupation may be too sweet to pass up. To harvest the details of this honey of a career, including training requirements and salary ranges, go to the occupational profile on the ALICE website. While you're there, check out some related occupations, including entomologist, farm worker or technician, or market gardener. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.